The 2026 Sundance Film Festival has officially revealed its winners, and Harry and Meghan Markle's Cookie Queens walked away with nothing. Not a single award, not even a courtesy nod, not even a cute documentary about biscuits consolation prize. Meanwhile, hard-hitting films focused on refugees, justice, and polar bears dominated the awards circuit, as Meghan's glossy tribute to Girl Scout cookies was gently pushed aside, like an awkward background character in a royal-themed soap opera. According to Sundance's official press release, top honors were reserved for projects showing depth, nuance, humanistic vision, and serious journalistic discipline. In short, everything Cookie Queens lacks. Sundance this year spotlighted stories of war, survival, and decades-long struggles for justice. Meghan, by contrast, showed up with a documentary centered on kids selling Thin Mints. And it wasn't even in competition. Cookie Queens was presented as a special event, which, in festival terms, translates to Netflix paid for the slot, so please applaud. These types of screenings are designed for publicity, not prizes. They're not eligible for the major awards. Translation? You can buy a seat at the table, but you're not getting dessert. You can buy yourself a place at the table, but dessert is off the menu. To Sundance, this wasn't cinema. It was content. Algorithm-friendly, brand-safe, influencer-adjacent material. And let's be honest, if Meghan had won, we all know exactly how that would have gone. She would have glided onto the stage, delivered a 12-minute word salad speech, brought up her childhood, subtly recast herself as the savior of the cookie economy, and somehow tied it all back to personal growth. Thankfully, the festival sidestepped that spectacle. And it gets even better. Reports suggest the screening wasn't close to full. Page 6 claimed there were as many as 150 empty seats at one point. Later, staff began pulling people in from the waitlist because invited guests simply didn't show up. Not even free cookies could turn things around. Meghan was invited to speak before the screening, a role usually reserved for directors. Yet when asked about her favorite Girl Scout cookie, her response was, "Everyone likes the mints or whatever." Meanwhile, Cookie Queen still hasn't landed a distributor. Out of 90 films shown at Sundance, only 15 have been picked up. Take a guess which one hasn't. It didn't. Shocking, right? Now let's get into the producer credits, because this is where it gets ridiculous. 24 producers. 24 on a single documentary. That's not filmmaking. That's a group project where no one did the homework. Industry insiders say many of those credits are pay-to-play executive producer slots, essentially shelling out $50,000 or more for a fancy title. And allegedly, distributors are hesitant. Not because the film itself is terrible, but because attaching Meghan's name guarantees controversy with very little upside. Maximum drama, minimum audience. Worst of all, she completely missed the point of the story. This wasn't meant to be cute nostalgia. It was about child labor, corporate exploitation, and grift. Instead, it was packaged as adorable. Read the room. Or at least watch your own documentary. So let's recap. No awards, no sales, empty seats, an overload of producers, no favorite cookie, and a festival that couldn't be bought. Sundance has spoken. No trophies for the Cookie Queen, just crumbs.